So guys, most of the times you need some idea of how to improve your pronunciations. And by pronunciation, it means that sometimes you need to even work on this, how you stress the words in the sentence, and your intonation, how to say the words in a sentence, right? So these pronunciation tips will focus on how to link the words in a sentence and to have a connected speech rather than uh, posing speech, rather than bit by bit speech. You know, when we are talking together, we don't speak like this. Rather, we speak like this. You see? We connect words together, right? And these pronunciation tips would give you some idea how to connect words in this speech, right? Now, so look at number one. It says listen to these pairs of words. In some pairs you can hear the sound R. In some you cannot.
What is chunk?
Chunk means when you use two words together. For example, when you want to say 4 apples, 1 apple, you don't say 1 apple. You say, I need to buy 4 apples. You see? You don't say, I need to buy 4 apples. Rather, you say, I need to buy 4 apples. You see? When you use 2 or 3 words together, these are called chunks. The words that we use them together. Using words in chunks adds more fluency to your speaking. And you need to learn how to speak in chunks rather than speaking word by word. Right? It's very important. Okay, now let's listen to these set of chunks or set of words and see that in which word R is pronounced. You see, everyone has one R. Car, car, rare, rare. We are going to listen to these words, the chunk of words, and see in which one the speaker pronounces R and in which ones the speaker doesn't pronounce the R sound. So, okay. Listen.
Track 11.
Car engine. Car mechanic. Rare opportunity. Rare stamp. Amateur actor. Amateur dramatics. Summer activity. Summer clothes. Forever. For now. Fire escape. Fire alarm.
Track 11.
Car
Track
engine.
11.
All right.
Car engine.
So, in which set of words did you hear the person to pronounce these R's? Can you tell me in which set of words you heard R pronounced?
Car mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
I always have problems with them.
Okay. What else?
Rare stamp.
So these are the ones that you heard R was pronounced or not pronounced?
Pronounced.
Pronounced. Farhad, what do you think?
You mean that some words are pronounced the same and we have to set up in the group?
No, just say it now. You don't need to write anything.
No, I mean that some of the words that the person pronounce are the same. You mean that we have to put all, something to a group? What are some of the words in a group? I have to put them
Look,
because of they are the same pronouns. They have the same pronouns.
no. You see, in all these of set of words, the first word is ending with R. Do you see?
Okay.
With the sound R. The first word is ended with the sound R, like car, rare, amateur, summer, for, fire. You see R. All of them have R sound. The first one, the first word. In which of them R is pronounced and in which of them R is not pronounced? When you hear the person says the words together. Did you get me?
Okay, I understood.
For example, in 4 apples, do you hear R? 4 apples.
No.
4 apples. You cannot hear R? 4 apples.
No, I can't.
Mohammed, what about you? 4 apples.
Apparently, with when the other letter means after R is A, E, I, O. It's I think the R doesn't pronounce very well. I think, as I hear.
Okay, listen to me. 4 apples. 4 apples. Do you hear? 4 apples.
A little bit. I heard that. Yes, I hear that.
What about 4 cars? 4 cars. 4 apple. 4 cars. Which one do you hear? R. 4 apples. 4 cars.
4 apple is clear, or but for car no.
Exactly. So what about these ones? Listen. Car engine. Car engine.
It's clear.
Car mechanic. Car mechanic. Car
This
mechanic.
one is clear.
It's a fact.
This one is clear.
Isn't or
Car
is?
mechanic is clear.
Car
Car
mechanic.
mechanic is clear. We pronounce R very clear. Car mechanic.
Okay. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity.
It's clear, right.
Rare stamp.
Yes.
Rare stamp. Rare stamp. Rare stamp.
No.
Amateur
Rare
actor.
stamp is more clear.
Amateur
It's
actor.
not.
Amateur actor. Amateur.
It doesn't pronounce.
Amateur dramatics. Amateur dramatics. Amateur dramatics.
This one doesn't. But
Okay. All right. So there is a rule actually. What is the rule?
There is a no by hearing. Just by hearing we can memorize it.
It's all about
And we have it
pronunciation.
back.
It is all about hearing. But look at the sounds after R and find the rule. When do we pronounce R and when we don't pronounce R?
when I mention when after R we have a letter of A, E, I, O, something like that. Vowel sounds.
So vowels, yes? Vowels. Like A, A, E, I.
E, I, O, U.
Yes. A, E, O, R, E, U. A, E, O, R, E, U. When we have these sounds, so we pronounce it or we don't pronounce R.
Like car car engine. We don't pronounce car engine.
Car
Car
engine. Car engine.
Car. It's really difficult for me. I don't know why. Farhad, is
When
that
we have a
easy for you?
Okay, guys. When we have an
When Dr. Muhammad, I am comparing the vowel after or before R. So I'm
Okay.
going to find the rule.
listen, when we have a vowel beginning in
After
the
or before.
beginning in the second word, beginning the second word, so R is going to link to the next sound after the vowel. R is gonna linked into N in a car engine. Okay? So when you want to
And
say,
R disappear here. R disappear here in this case.
when we want to say car engine, because there is A, we are going to link R to N. Like this, car engine, car engine. So R is pronounced. But when we have a consonant, not a vowel, consonant like M, N, B, P, T, H, K, all of these, not a vowel, there is a pause between two words. And that pause means that we are going to omit
Pronounce.
the pronunciation of R. So we are going to say car engine, but car mechanic. You see? Car mechanic. So in car mechanic, we don't pronounce R. R is very unclear. Okay? So, can you tell this one? Rare and opportunity. How do we say? Opportunity.
Rare opportunity.
Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity.
Rare opportunity.
No, you link R with oppo. Opportunity. Rare opportunity. Rare opportunity.
Rare opportunity.
Yes. What about this one? Rare
stamp.
Rare stamp. So
Rare stamp.
you stop here. Yeah? Rare stamp. Rare stamp. Rare stamp. Amateur actor. Amateur actor. Ractor. So you link this with a. Amateur actor. So when you want to stop here, you stop before R sound. Amateur actor. You see? And you link it.
Amateur actor.
Amateur actor. Amateur actor.
Amateur actor. Amateur actor.
Reactor, no. Reactor. Amateur actor. Yes. So, when we have consonant, we don't link the words. When we have, and in that case, R is not pronounced. When we have a vowel, we link the words together, and R is pronounced with the second word. For example, fire escape, fire escape, fire escape, fire escape, fire escape.
Fire escape.
You
Fire
link these
escape.
two. You
Fire
link
escape.
these two.
Fire escape.
Okay? You don't say
Fire
fire escape. You say fire escape. Fire escape. Fire escape.
Fire escape.
Yeah.
Fire escape.
Okay. It's make our speaking fluency and more beautiful. I like
Yeah,
that.
of course. These are all about talking. Even in Farsi, we have the same way of pronunciation. we link together. The way that we use yarmalun idgham for in yarmalun, or when we use qalb mim, they are all about pronouncing things in a more easy way rather than in a more difficult way. For example, when we say panjta instead of panjeta, which one is easier to say? Panjta. Why we say panjta? Because we want to make it easier to pronounce. Right? And what about number 2? Look at number 2. Listen to these phrases. In each phrase there is a link. In other part of the phrase, a sound is dropped. Mark in the link and cross out the drop sounds. So, did you understand the prompt, guys? Read the prompt again.
Yes.
There is a link.
Yes, I got it. We are going to learn about the link, 2 words to each other.
And a sound is dropped as well. Which sound is dropped? Okay? Listen.
Okay.
So, do you need to find one thing or 2 things?
Which sound is dropped, and mention the phrase.
And where we link the words together. Where the links together. So 2 things. You are going to find 2 things for each of them. Listen.
Track 12.
Bigger and better. More and more. Quicker and quicker. Wider and longer.
Track 12.
Again.
Bigger and better. More and more. Quicker and quicker. Wider and longer.
Okay. What do you think?
It's pronounced like bigger and.
So where do we link these words together?
R with A.
R
with
vowel,
N.
vowel after
Yes.
R after R
Big-
vowel.
Okay. And which sound is dropped?
Bigger and.
Consonant after consonant.
More and more. R.
When there is nothing between them.
R. I
No, no,
think
no.
R.
Listen again. Listen again.
Track 12.
A dropped.
Bigger and better.
No. Just listen. We never drop a vowel sound. Always we can drop the consonants, not vowels. Because if we drop vowels, the words will lose their meaning.
Bigger and better.
Listen.
More and more. Quicker and quicker.
Oh.
Which one was that?
D. Bigger and better. Bigger and better.
Yes. D is not pronounced. So when we are going to say bigger and better, we say bigger and better. Bigger and better. And there is one more thing which is dropped. What is that? The final R.
The R.
Yeah, the final R in British, especially in British English, rather than in American English. American English pronounces that final R, but British English or Australian English, they don't pronounce them. Alright, so bigger and better. More and more. More and more. So, again, D is dropped. quicker and quicker, quicker and quicker, wider and longer, wider and longer. So we link wider and, quicker and, more and, bigger and we drop all of these D's in ands. Yeah? Got it?
Yes.
Farhad, can you read these words again?
Car engine.
No. These ones. Big.
Bigger and better, more and more, quicker and quicker, wider and longer.
No.
And I didn't.
No.
Wider and longer, wider and longer.
Wider and longer. Yes. You should link them together.
Mm-hmm.
And this linking the words together means that you are using chunks rather than only single words while you're speaking. Okay? Using words together, saying the words together means...
Here is and. When we are going to connect to each other with and, we follow this rule.
Yep. Especially when it ends with R sound. Not everything. R sound.
Our sound is important.
Yep. And what about number 3? Listen to these phrases. The phrases all have links. Write W as in wet or ye as in yet. Okay, to show the link. For example, how do we say this? Zoo.
Which one?
Zoo entry.
Zoo
Entry. How do, if you want to link them together, these words together, how do we say it?
Zoo entry.
Yes.
Zoo entry.
Zoo ventry. Zoo entry.
Oh, zoo.
Not the, but w.
Wa.
Rounded lips.
Wa.
Okay?
Wa.
Zoo entry. Zoo entry.
Zoo entry.
Zoo entry.
Zoo entry.
Zoo entry.
Zoo entry.
Please don't pronounce W or W very thickly. Just pronounce it very shortly. W as a short W. Zoo entry. Zoo entry. But here,
Zoo entry.
in coffee evening, how do we say it?
Coffee evening?
Not J, it is ye sound. Ye in like yet. Okay?
Coffee evening. Coffee evening.
Coffee evening. Coffee evening. Coffee evening. Coffee evening. Evening. Ye. Small ye. Coffee evening. Coffee evening. Evening. Small ye sound between coffee and evening. Coffee evening. Why do you say that? Why do you say it like this? Look, the first word is ended in oo. Oo sound. And the next word is starting with a sound. Zuentry. Zuentry. So when the first word ends in oo, we add a W. When the first word is ending in E, long E, we add a Y sound. When we add another word starting with a. So coffee evening, coffee evening. You see, not coffee evening, coffee evening. It's a very short Y. It's a very short W sound. W. Okay? Can you say these words now?
Nearly always. Nearly always.
Always, always. Nearly always.
Always.
You see? Nearly always. Nearly always.
Nearly always. Nearly always.
Nearly always.
Okay.
Okay? Farhad, the second one. Key
Queuing, ingredient,
Key ingredient. Key ingredient.
key,
Key ingredient. Guys, listen. This is not pronounced as J. It is pronounced as Ye in
Yeah.
phonetic
Yeah.
alphabet.
Yeah.
Like yet. It is phonetic alphabet, not a alphabet in simple writings. All right. So coffee evening. Key ingredient. Key ingredient. What about this one?
New video. New video.
No,
No,
not
we-
like
yeah.
that. It is too much. It is too much. Don't put it too much. New idea. New idea. New idea. New idea. New idea.
New idea.
No,
New idea.
it is too much. It is too much. New idea. New idea. Okay?
New idea.
Oh, very good.
New idea.
What about this
New
one?
idea. Every opportunity.
Every opportunity.
opportunity.
Every opportunity. Yeah. Every opportunity. Every opportunity. What about this one?
Every
Farhad,
opportunity.
can you say this?
Yeah, easy. Too easy.
What? Farhad?
Too easy.
Where did you find E? Farhad. It is ending in U. Why you are adding ye sound? When it is U, you have to add w.
Two ways.
No, too much. It is too much.
Too easy.
Too easy. Too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy. Not too much. If you say too easy, it's too much. Too easy. Yes. What about this one?
Too easy. Very often.
Very often.
Very often. Very often. That's it.
Very often.
Okay.
Yeah. So we connect towards this who and yeah in
Yes.
this one.
Look at the examples, you will understand here. Zoo entry. Coffee evening. These are the example, good examples. What about number 4? Listen to these phrases. Mark the links in the phrases by inserting J sound. It is
Yeah.
J sound. Or Ch sound. Okay? Look at the example. How do you say this? Can't you, but when you connect them, it becomes
Can't you?
can't you? Can't you?
Can't you?
Can't you?
What?
So when te comes to ye sound, it is che. It becomes che. What about this one?
Could you?
Could you?
Could you? Would
Very
you?
good.
Could you?
When de sound comes to ye sound, it comes je. Could you? Would you? Mind you? Mind you? Okay. Now, what about these?
Not yet.
Not yet. This one's.
Not yet. Told you. Told you so. Told you
I
so.
told you so. I told you so. I
Told
told
you.
you so. What about this one?
Farhad, you don't want to say anything. Not usually. Not usually.
Not usually.
Not usual.
Not usually. Farhad, this one.
Not usual. Not yours. Not yours.
Not yours. This one.
Not yours. Mind you.
Mhm.
Mind you.
Mind you.
Mind you. Mind you.
Mind you.
Mind you, I open the window. Mind you, I close the door. It is cold. Mind you, I close the door. Okay. What about this one?
Here's you the first time. Here's you the first time.
Here's you the first time.
Heard you the first time.
Heard.
Okay, don't repeat it. I heard you the first time. I heard you the first time, you see? It means that don't repeat it. I heard you. Okay.
Here's you the first.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Okay, now, this number 5 is is actually a part of candidate answering a part 2 task about an embarrassing occasion. You know embarrassing, yeah? something that makes you sorry. Mark where the links in these sentences should go. Listen and mark the links. Where in the sentences you are for example linking two words. I will help you with the first one. This happened about a year ago. This happened about a year ago. You see? A year ago. Can you see that? This happened about a year ago. Alright? Now listen and find out where the speaker is adding these things. Let me just put it down. Alright. Listen.
Track 15.
This happened about a year ago. I had chosen a pullover in a shop. I joined the queue at the cash desk. Could you put the card in the machine, please? The shop assistant said. I looked for my card, but I couldn't find it. I know I had it yesterday, I thought. My face became redder and redder. I said, I'm sorry about this. I'll leave the pullover here. I rushed out of the store, very embarrassed.
Track 15.
Okay.
I had chosen. D with C. I had chosen.
I had chosen. Yes, I had chosen. Okay.
I joined the queue. I joined.
Before that, we had another one. Before I joined. I chosen.
A pullover
in a shop. A pullover in a shop. In a shop.
A
pullover in a shop. See? Okay. Next one. I joined.
the queue.
The queue. Yeah.
The
I joined the queue. The queue wet. The queue. The queue wet. You see? I joined the queue wet.
The queue wet.
The cash desk. Yes. And next one.
Could you
put the there is another one.
Karinde.
Very good. Card in it.
card
Could you?
in-
Yes, card in it. In it. Even T is dropped here. In a machine. Could you put the card in a machine? You see? In a machine. Alright. What about the next one? The shop assistant?
The shop assistant.
Very good. The shop assistant. The shop assistant said?
Shop assistant.
I looked for
But I couldn't.
From a car.
food.
But I couldn't.
No. But
Find it.
Of course, but I is one of them, and find it. Yes. But I couldn't find it. But I looked for my card, but I couldn't find it. And you see, we omit some letter here. What letter was that?
Where?
In card, you omit the sound. I looked for my card, but I couldn't find it. card. I know I
Had it.
had it. Very good.
Had it.
I had it. Had it. Yesterday. Yesterday, I
Thought. I
thought. I
You
thought.
haven't.
Yesterday, I thought. Yes. My face. No. Just move on. I thought my face became
Redder and redder.
very good.
Redder
Redder and redder.
Redder and.
And D is dropped. Redder and redder.
Redder and redder.
Very good. I said I am sorry about this.
Pullover.
I leave the pullover here. Pullover. Yes sound. You add a yes sound here. You remember yes sound? Pullover here. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry.
Again yes sound. I leave the pullover rear. Okay, what about this one? Next one. I rushed.
Out of.
I rushed
Out
out.
of.
Yes,
Out
I
of.
rushed out of. I rushed out of. You see? I rushed out of the store. I rushed out of the store. Very embarrassed.
Very
Again, yes sound. Very embarrassed. So, again. So, let me say the sentences again. Read the sentence. This happened about a year ago. I had chosen a pullover in a shop. I joined the queue at the cash desk. Could you put the card in the machine, please? The shop assistant said. I looked for my card, but I couldn't find it. I know I had it yesterday, I thought. My face became redder and redder. I said, I'm sorry about this. I left the pullover here. I rushed out of the store, very embarrassed. You see? This was actually the way that they pronounce it. And sometimes, because they link the sentences together, they link the words together, you don't understand words that you know them. This is one of the reasons that sometimes you don't understand the listenings, because they have linked the words together, and when they link the words together, if you don't know the rules of linking, you don't understand the listening. So try practice these things both in order to improve your fluency and in order to improve your listening skill. They are both for both of them. They are good for both of them.
Is there any special book about these rules?
Sorry?
Is there any special books in the market
for the rules?
Which I want?
Well, you don't need a book. You don't need a book. These are the rules that you have to learn bit by bit. This book,
I know, because I'm going to practice more.
Farhad,
I listen,
you need to find sentences and spot the center in the sentences. Spot these rules. These are 5 rules, as you see here. We had 4 rules. Find the text and try to find the same rules in the text. I think that there are lots of books like Ship and Sheep, 3 or 3. These are the some of the books. Sheep and Sheep, Sheep or Sheep, or 3 or 3. Okay? These are some very well-known books about how to pronounce these words. But even you can find out.
Oxford or Pearson?
You can Google them as well. Yeah? You can easily find them. Rules
Sheep
of
and sheep.
rules of yes, sheep or ship. Sheep or ship. کشتی یا کشتی یا
sheep.
چی میگن اسمش گوسفند. Sheep or ship.
Sheep or tree.
This is
sheep or
one
sheep.
book. The other book is tree or tree. درخت یا سه. Okay.
Tree. Tree.
These are some of the books, but you can also find them some pronunciation rules by googling them. You can easily find them on the internet. All right. Exam listening, section 3.
Sorry,
Yep.
we haven't done the part 3 of